'Tis the holiday season, which unfortunately to scammers is a whole new season of scamming. And I talked about one of these scams earlier this morning and said, well, Melanie Duquesnel would tell you if it looks too good to be true. It is too good to be true. And Melanie, thanks for listening. She said, I can call in and talk about that. Okay, let's talk about it. Good morning, Melanie.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fine, Melanie, the CEO of the Better Business Bureau of Eastern Michigan. And how big a problem is the sister scam? What was it called again?
It's the secret sister scam. So think about kind of the old chain letter kind of thing. I'm going to put $5 in it, and then eventually it's going to come all the way around, and I'm going to get $100. It's kind of the same thing. So we're going to put our presents out there, and I'm going to get a whole bunch of new presents later.
Yeah, you're supposed to send like a $12 present, and you would get between 6 and 36 like presents, but of course the presents never come. And for God's sakes, don't ever do something like this. What else are you seeing, Melanie?
Well, and it's interesting. So what are we going through today? We're going through snow, and everybody all of a sudden wants to sign up with snow removal contracts. The thing that we're going to be seeing very quickly is you're going to find people saying, sure, I'll do it. Just pay me the cash now. I'll be right back. I have to finish a project down the road. And they don't come back. In fact, the sad thing is that it's not just those one-offs. It's the contracts that we're seeing some snow removal companies try to impart on our ever-trusting consumers. You have to make sure, what are they going to do? How much snow do you need to get before they come? Are they going to do your sidewalks? Are they going to do, the walkway to your garage? All those things. And what happens when they don't show? I'm really sad to say there's a couple of really bad actors that every year we track, and they're already up to their no good shenanigans. So, so as you're looking at these...
Well, wait a minute. With all due respect, Melanie, if you've tracked these same people over the years doing scams, can't we out them? Can't we? I mean, I hate it when I'm watching the news. And there's last night, the most infuriating thing I saw was a substitute teacher beating a special needs student. And unfortunately, ABC ran the clip of her beating the student. Had to be 10 times. They just kept running. And she is clearly hauling off and punching this young girl repeatedly. And then they have to say in the news, a teacher who allegedly beat a child. I go, what are you, allegedly? We're watching it happen. So if you've followed 5 or 6 people who come out every year at this time, why can't we out them?
Well, we can. The difficulty that we're finding is they keep changing their names. So it used to be known, in fact, there was an old reporter from Fox 2 that tracked this company for 14 years, and they were known as the Snow Guys. And they have now changed their name to several others, and I would love to tell you, but all of a sudden I'm having a mental block, so I don't want to throw somebody else under the bus inadvertently. But here's the scoop. You have to do your homework before you give anybody money. And the other thing is, don't pay them all up front for the season. See if they'll make incremental payments. Reputable companies will allow most people to do it in multiple payments. They may say, hey, I want a month's worth. Okay. But if they're saying for the whole season it's $1,000, don't do it, because they're never going to come back.
All right. I appreciate the help. We'll be talking to you often, unfortunately. But this was the Secret Sister thing has been on Facebook. It'll be anywhere. They could text you.
Well, and that's where it's actually perpetrated.
Right.
Facebook is its friend in this case.
Well, this is unfortunate and sad. Use your head. If it's too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Melanie Duquesnel, CEO of the Better Business Bureau, Eastern Michigan Division.